Half of the DC Universe's heroes are dead. The only heroes left standing are the heroes of the next generation. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who do not know, this is the part 2 of the deceased storyline, where the heroes of Earth and half of the Earth's population have been infected with a zombie virus, causing the rest to leave the planet. And now it's been a few years in the future, and the heroes of Earth are making a return to their home world. But the people left behind are suffering. A lot of friends were lost, but not just friends. Whole families, whole cities were annihilated because of this event. The anti-life equation was thorough in its destruction of Earth. And now Earth has literally been quarantined because any other life form that comes to Earth is infected, and when they leave, they carry the virus to the other planets in the solar system. We start our story today with John Constantine, who for some reason is in a bar drinking alone. But is he alone? Because at this moment it seems like he's talking to himself before he's interrupted by Zatanna, telling him the world is already depressing. Why drink alone? But he makes it clear that he's never alone. John is a magic user, and always he's surrounded by his dead friends. He is never alone. But another person who is never alone is Cyborg himself. If you guys watched my last video about the deceased, you know that the second the heroes of Earth left, Cyborg discovered that there was a cure. But the anti-life equation in Wonder Woman didn't want him exposing the truth. So she killed him, ripped his head off his body, and tossed him into a pit with the lasso of truth. No one was supposed to discover the cure. But Cyborg was a hero, and a hero through and through he was, because all these years he was finding a way to encrypt or decrypt Batman's tech in his body, the tracking device, to send one simple message to space: Justice League, Justice League, over and over again in Morse code. And that message got to someone, the next generation of heroes. But sadly, they were in a war. Yes, the next generation of heroes on Earth 2 were currently battling a space armada that was here to conquer them. They could have destroyed the ship easily, but the new Superman and his mother, the president of Earth 2, wanted a peaceful solution. So Batman was sent to infiltrate the mothership and imprison the leader. But this was Damian Wayne Batman. He was as cocky as ever and as brutal as ever, taking down every enemy with aggressive force, even when he was supposed to, knowing full well Superman could hear every sound he makes. But he didn't care, because he was Batman now, and he would do whatever he wants. Sadly, Damian was too efficient as Batman, so he did his mission. He found the leader of this armada, and he was about to take him down hard before Superman came in with super speed and stopped the whole fight, bringing forth his mother, the president, to come squash this beef and discuss a peace treaty. But as the peace treaty was going on, Alfred made a call to Batman. Your briefcase is ringing. It wasn't supposed to. They were light years away from Earth. The only person capable of this type of technological feat was Cyborg. So Damian knew he had to discuss it with all the Justice League members. And they did, because the decision was a crucial one. Do we go back and save Cyborg, or do we stay here with the new future we have built? Green Arrow wanted to stay. All they knew was death in the old planet Earth. This was a future he could build his kids on. But everyone else wanted to go, because this was their home. Cyborg was their friend, and they do not leave friends behind. We then see the president talking to her son, because he was Superman now. He had to go. And his mother knew this as well. She couldn't stop him, even when she knew this was too big a risk. He was Superman, but he hates being called Superman. It just reminded him of his father. But the truth is, they will stop calling him Superman when he stops earning it. Over the years, John has been an outstanding Superman, doing his mother and father proud. But elsewhere on the ship, Green Arrow was confronting his wife, Green Lantern, or should I call her Green Canary. He wasn't a coward. Matter of fact, he was the bravest human I know, because he doesn't have powers. Neither does Damian. He just wanted to protect what he loves. and he wasn't ready to risk that on the hope that they could save a friend. But his wife assured him they will be safe, they will be together, and they will watch each other's back. And so they left. The heroes of Earth 2 departed back to Earth 1, instantly realizing that Kilowog was stationed here. Why was he here? Apparently he was posted here to protect, or rather watch over Earth and the sun of this solar system. Curious, they asked why. Well, obviously the Earth was contaminated with the zombie virus, and the sun was being ate by Superman. All these years he has been eating the sun, so clearly the Earth has gotten colder. But just before they could land, they felt something coming at fast speeds. Proximity alerts were going off in the Green Lantern's ring. They tried to put up a shield, but this being was too powerful. It shattered the shield. This being was Crypto the Superdog. He was alive. All this time, the Superdog was alive on planet Earth for years. With his super smell, he smelled Superman coming from space. That's a good dog. So the heroes of Earth had gotten to Earth, and they landed. Seeing their home world in shambles was a touching moment, and finding Cyborg's head was a sad one, because they thought he was dead. But this is Cyborg. He doesn't die easy. Using the lasso of truth, they wrapped his head because it was filled with magic, and it was going to allow him communicate the truth, whether he likes it or not. Even with his head wrapped, all he could say was run. Superman heard this and was confused. That's when he sensed the herd of zombies approaching, so they wanted to leave. They were about to leave the planet again, till Crypto sensed something dangerous approaching. This is when we hear what Cyborg really wanted to say. He told them he was never alone. She was always around, protecting him, making sure nobody found out the truth. The most dangerous Justice League member was still alive and roaming. Instantly, the Green Lantern's ring started going off. Proximity alert, proximity alert. But before she could react, the ship was destroyed. Superman dropped the body, hoping to catch his friends inside the ship from crashing, leaving his other friends behind. But sadly, the back half of the ship had crashed into Earth, causing the dust on the floor to make a smoke screen. Oliver was looking for his wife, but it was too late, because Wonder Woman had got him. Wonder Woman had infected him. In a split second, he was corrupted. Green Canary couldn't hold it in. She screamed his name, Oliver. But he was already corrupted, and the blast stunned Wonder Woman. She wanted blood. Gripping the God-Killer sword, she went for Wonder Woman, and she wasn't alone, because Hawkgirl was a killer as well. Throwing her mace directly on Wonder Woman's head, Green Canary used her construct to crush Wonder Woman under the weight of her hand. And just before they could finish her off, Cyborg whispered something, and Superman with his super hearing heard it. He had to stop them. He had to stop his friends from murder. But Green Canary was filled with rage. She wanted blood, and he couldn't stop her. So the only solution was to get in the way of the blade, because Cyborg's simple sentence was, there was a cure. They could save everyone. Wonder Woman, his father, Green Arrow. There was a cure. Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe, because I'll be dropping more Deceased Part 2 videos in the future.